To sum up what the STEM Trails is about, imagine a resource that is free of charge, is totally inspirational, whether you are a baby, whether you are a primary school child or an adult, and you don't have to put it in a cupboard, you don't have to store it, and it is accessible to everybody. That's the outdoors. And today was a celebration of how the outdoors has impacted children in 10 local schools and celebrating their achievements using the outdoors to further their education.
The connection between science, technology, engineering, maths is very much about encouraging children to look at the real world and to act like real scientists and to understand the way the world around them works.
Well, first we went out here and done a shape trail.
We had to find 3D shapes around the courtyard.
The best shape that I found was probably the hexagonal prism, because that was really hard to find, but it was my pencil.
It'll have a huge impact to give me tools to get outside more. I know that the trails we've worked on will empower other teachers to get outside more as well. But for myself personally, seeing the children's responses to being outside and seeing the science around them especially has been great and encourages me.
I've enjoyed learning about the dinosaurs and that some animals today are still related to the dinosaurs.
And a really nice lady took me up and compared my leg to a dinosaur's bone. To feel like a thing that had actually been in the past when dinosaurs roamed the earth was really fascinating and pretty epic, yeah.
Today I learned the fact that they aren't just all dinosaurs, the fact that they were talking about the marine reptiles. I didn't know that. I thought they were just all classed as dinosaurs, so that was really interesting.
Very early on we decided, when we knew that there was a STEM project to be involved in, we'd make science in particular a priority in our school development plan. So we set some extra money aside for that. I gave staff the permission to do different things, to try things out, to experiment, and to try and broaden the curriculum to make it sure that it was creative, balanced, enjoyable, and to get a little bit more science, technology, engineering and mathematics into it.
And after that we went to the science lab.
Yeah, and we did experiments, and then they showed us why we shouldn't eat sweets or fizzy drinks.
Yeah, when the Mentos and stuff happened, because it was really fun.
I have definitely enjoyed science and maths more today, and I think I'll probably appreciate the subjects a bit more in the future.
I really like science, technology and maths because just finding patterns and finding out how things work.
Well, because you get to do lots of fun experiments and you get to make stuff. Because once we did this thing called art and science mixed together, because we were making robot faces out of electrical things, and we had to make them out of wooden things, tissue paper and these plug boxes.
Well,
first we didn't...
No, the most interesting thing which I done today was probably going to the science lab and doing all the great experiments. What about you?
My interesting thing was the fossils.
Oh yeah, the fossils.
And the footprints in the stone.
So I asked if they could print me out like a map of the places that it's good to go fossil hunting, because I would like to find some fossils of things. And I'd also, since I like to paint and draw things, I would like to paint and draw the fossils that I find, if I find any.
I expect the college fellows within the next 12 to 18 months to have a huge impact. We're gathering momentum because we have a critical number of 100 plus fellows, and I don't know, it seems to me that the people that we've awarded recently are very, very enthusiastic. They're just the type of people we need to be out there promoting primary science within the schools.
Well, I'll tell my family about all the interesting maths, science and all the other things we did, really. And it's brilliant so far, and I think it will be brilliant all day. I'm really excited about the rest of today.
When I got the lead to come here, I didn't think it was going to be that fun, but it turned out to be really cool.
How I would like to come back next year.
I might actually think about taking up geology as a job, maybe.
Yeah, me too.
It's really interesting from what I've learned today.
You've got to do reading and writing and all of that, and I like reading and writing, and also I quite like fossils because I've got a whole windowsill of them, so.
I think it was amazing. It was, yeah, really good fun. The children all seemed to be buzzing and they really enjoyed themselves. And it was interesting after the first talk that a lot of children chose not to go out to break. They wanted to carry on handling the dinosaur bones and things like that. And again, at the end of the day, after maths buskers had finished, a great crowd of children around Dr. Zara Santos. So I think they've had a wonderful time. They've definitely interacted with children from other schools, which they may not necessarily have done before. And their feedback on 3 stars and a wish has been wonderful.